Hey, what's up guys, it's me again and welcome back to my channel Meta What Ifs. Today I am back with a new story. The name of the story is What If Naruto Had a Hybrid of both Byakugan and Sharingan. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story and my own idea. Now before continuing this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And yes, the votes here say that Percy Jackson first. So yeah, I have today put it up the same thing that I put it up yesterday on Meta What If on to Apollo Uchiha, and once the votes from there are coming in, I will be reading Percy Jackson solely. Okay, I have both series, but I guess people want me to read first Percy Jackson one. I will do that, and then we will make series on it. I promise that. Anyways, moving onwards, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and also check out the short movie that I uploaded already on Apollo Uchiha. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins 4 years after the QB attack in Konohagakure no Sato on October 10th in nighttime, as a festival was going on in the said village. The civilians and shinobis were given a day off to enjoy and celebrate this festival. But more than celebration, it was reminiscing and reopening the old wounds from 4 years ago on the night of the QB attack that happened. As a lot of peoples were present there, except for the Kage and except for a given few people who were currently on a mission of their own. And that was chasing the Kyubi no Yoko's Jinchuriki, a 4-year-old orphan resident of Konohagakure no Sato, Naruto Uzumaki. The boy was wearing a white t-shirt and a blue shorts, as he was running as fast as his little legs could carry him, and panting heavily as his heart was almost beating out of his chest, as he looked behind to see a huge mob following him. They had knives, kitchen knives, as well as pitchforks and even kunais in their hands, and they all looked to be drunk. Get the demon. Today's the day he dies. We are gonna get you, demon, were the chants that he could hear. But right now that didn't matter. The only thing that mattered to him was to escape from these people who were aiming to hurt him. And that is when we see he tripped on the rock that was on the ground and fell face first to the ground, skidding a little bit because of the speed at which he was running. And he was hurt. But that was only the beginning, as he was grabbed and thrown into the alleyway, as Naruto's heart was beating at a higher pace than ever before, almost out of his chest. As Naruto then said, "Please, don't hurt me." The man then brought out a kunai and lifted his hand up. "No, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm gonna kill you. Don't worry, little kid. Your sacrifice will be remembered. The QB needs to die, even at the cost of one life more." As that is when we see something happen. "No, stop!" yelled out Naruto, as he closed his eyes, as tears that were quite warm fell out of his eyes. But nothing happened. He was still hurting because of the fall, but aside from that, nothing happened. No kunai or such sharp objects stabbed him. As Naruto's eyes opened, he saw that everyone was standing there in a still position. What is going on here? As a voice then rang into his ears, "Kid, run!" As springing back into the action, Naruto ran all the way back to the orphanage. "Don't go there!" "What? Who is it?" "Listen, now's not the time to explain. Just go to the Kage office." "Gigi," said Naruto, as he began to dash towards there. After arriving inside, we see Naruto met with Hiruzen as he literally slammed into him. "Oof, my dear boy, watch where you're..." "Naruto, what happened? Your knees, they're bruised. And your lip is also bruised as well. You're bleeding." I know. I was attacked." As Naruto was shaking, Hiruzen knew that something was wrong until his gaze fell upon Naruto's eyes. They were morphing back into blue ones, from reds with tomos in them. As he blinked his eye and cleared his vision, "I might be seeing some things. How can that be?" "Alright, Naruto. I'll go with you to the hospital." As after Naruto got patched up, we see that he was back inside the Hokage office because Naruto persuaded him that he doesn't want to go to the orphanage. Right, Naruto. Tell me what happened, my dear boy, said Hiruzen. I I was returning from the Ichiraku ramen stand back to the orphanage, and I was grabbed in different gates by the orphanage by some people, and they they wanted to hurt me. I was able to break free by biting the hand of the man who grabbed me and run until I fell and they were about to kill me. And and then I escaped because of the voice. What voice? I don't know, a voice. A voice told me to come here to you for help. A voice, you say. As now we see, Hiruzen put Naruto to sleep after convincing him that everything will be taken care of and fine. As he got up and was in deep thought, a voice, he said. Could it be the QB? He thought. As suddenly Naruto rose up again and sat there. As Hiruzen turned behind, Naruto, I told you to. His eyes were shocked when he saw that Naruto's eyes had slits in them, and they were red. And not only that, his whisker marks were thickened, and his teeth have turned into canines like. Hello, Hiruzen Sarutobi. QB, what have you done to Naruto? It is not I who you should question, it is your people that were about to kill him in order to kill me. What? Yes, he was attacked. You saw those eyes, didn't you? What eyes? The Sharingan. It was. Wait. I thought I was seeing things. What do you mean? Yes, the boy has awakened it. No, it cannot be. It is not even possible. Minato was not at Uchiha, and neither was Kushina. I know. That is something I was wondering as well. How could that be possible? We have to get it tested. And only one person I know is capable enough of doing that. Why are you so interested into this? Why are you helping him? Listen to me, and listen to me well. I have nothing against this child. If anything, I feel guilty because of myself. His life is ruined a little bit. That is all I'm going to say. And you expect me to believe that, QB. Believe me or do not believe me. I do not care about that. What I said, and I will be adamant on that. Nothing to it more and nothing less. I will keep your word at bay. If I find that you are trying to manipulate Naruto, I will have the seal tightened 10 times more. You can do whatever you wish then, Hiruzen. But the boy will not leave here until it is sorted out. I also want to find out how is this happening. Because the boy's genetics shouldn't even allow him to do that. As now we see, Hiruzen sent out a letter. And in the meantime, he had to sort Naruto's living position out after finding out that the Madrid was also involved into all of this event. And the people were arrested in a trance-like state. And the symptoms indicated that they were all in a genjutsu of a sort. From what Inoichi could tell. And that is when Hiruzen's mind began to work. He began to realize what Kyuubi was saying was correct. Naruto was never to awaken the Sharingan. But yet here he was. His Sharingan awoken, and he was able to cast a genjutsu. Even though unconsciously, he was able to put a lot of people into genjutsu together, all at once on his first try. And that is something that was needed to be looked into. As that is when we see Tsunade finally arrived, and she checked on to Naruto, and the blood samples were taken, while Naruto was given a new apartment complex to live into. And Tsunade was told to live nearby him so that no other person would try to pull him. Seeing that the boy was scared and all on his own, she agreed. As now we see, Tsunade was shocked at what she was able to find, and presented it in front of Hiruzen. And so she arrived at the office. Oh, Jiraiya, I did not know that you would be here. Well, I could say the same about you, Hime. I'm only here for some time. I'll be leaving as soon as my work is done, which is almost to completion. Is that so, Tsunade? Yes. I brought the files that you told me to check into. So, turns out the boy has more than what we have known. What do you mean? He has this gene that is found between those Gekigenkai users, especially amongst the Uchiha as well as the Hyuga clan. Hyuga clan? As both Jiraiya and Hiruzen look towards one another. Yes, the Hyuga clan. That allows them to awaken the very eyes, the dojutsu. that makes them so special. So you mean to say somehow this gene ended up in Naruto from both clans? Yes, and not only that, it has mutated already. Because somehow me discovering them triggered an effect, which means that it is mutated. Mutated Sharingan and Byakugan. That is something that is quite great and quite dangerous, Jiraiya. What? What do you mean? What do you think the Uchiha clan and the Hyuga clan will think once they find out that Naruto possesses both of their prized dojutsus? What do you think will happen? This is quite confidential, Tsunade. I know. And that is why I have an idea. What? You might gonna hate this, but this is the only solution I could think. We gotta need their help. What? The boy has both of their dojutsus. Don't you think it would be nice if we told them and not keep this a secret? And this might help you with the Uchiha conflict that has been going on around. So you even know. Everyone in that goddamn elemental nation knows that Konoha is treating Uchihas like dirt right now. Yes, I guess this will help in some sort. And so now we see, both Fugaku Uchiha and Hiyashi Yuga were called. Gentlemen, I have something to reveal to you. I want you to check these reports and see what you think of it. As each copy was given to them as Jiraiya and Tsunade were standing there, while Naruto was kept with Kakashi in another room. How is this possible? Both of them said, after finishing this report. How can this be? Because the boy's parents, they shouldn't even have this gene to begin with. That is what we are also trying to find out. And Tsunade might have a solution to that. Narsima, you know there is a rarity, quite rare, 1 in a million% of a chance that this might occur. A gene developing in someone who is outside of the clan, an outsider. This has happened before, in the past, in the midst of the clan war era. I was checking the records. Turns out there was another Mokutan user, but he was an Uchiha. Yes, my whole clan knows of this. They're quite prideful about it that we were the worst one to have the Mokutan user, not the Senju clan, actually. I'm embarrassed to say, but it is quite a popular tale. But that is specifically close to the Senju bloodline, and yet the Uchihas were able to develop it, and that was a pure-blooded Uchiha, I believe. Yes, he was. He is a prime example, but how can he develop, said Hiyashi, both of the genes? 1, I can understand it, but 2? You think some experimentation is done? I give you the reports that is made by me, Yuka-san. Says Tsunade. No, I'm not doubting your expertise, Tsunade-sama. Not at one bit. It's just, if this leaks out, what do you think will happen? He will be targeted by the other villages, let alone in Konoha. The Yuga clan would want him to be branded with the seal at all cost, and the Uchihas would want him to train under their wing and to be an Uchiha's member. No offense to you, Hiyashi. None taken. This is a serious matter after all. And that is why I brought this meeting. I was the one who suggested this to Sensei. How so? We need your two's help to keep Naruto's identity hidden, because I have given a solution to them, that I'm going to give it to you. I want Naruto to become a complete ghost. What? What do you mean? Said both of them. What she's trying to say is that Naruto Uzumaki will now forever be forgotten. A new identity will be born today. One that will be trained under you two and will be kept in the Anbu headquarters. Anbu headquarters, yes. We are giving him the access to his heritage already. Both the Fuinjutsu books left behind by his mother and the jutsus of his father, and his prize scrolls of both of them will be given to him as a learning material. And we will be grateful if you too allow him to learn, on one condition. On one condition only. What? If you allow my daughter to wed to him, said Hiyashi. The Uchiha clan can offer anything of that sort, but we agree to these terms. But why would you say that, Hiyashi? It's just, it was a topic between me and Minato when we were alive. He was alive, and we were in the same team. I still remember that. The stupid bets you made, and lost. I want to honor that. Why would you want that, to be honored? Because he saved us, my clan, my family. That is the only thing that I have left of him that I wish to honor. And so I will. Hinata will train with Naruto when he is training with the Yugas once he awakens his Byakugan. That is the thing. He still hasn't. He only was able to get awaken the Sharingan and place more than 50 people into Genjutsu at once because he was in a threat. What? You mean to say he woken and done that? Said Fugaku. Yes, Fugaku. He was able to do that. I see. And one more thing. The the that's that thing I told you about. The gene of both of your DNAs, of your clans, is combining and merging as one within him, making it a hybrid of both the Byakugan and the Sharingan. So he might have a complete different dojutsu, but with the both abilities of our clans. Yes, I see. We'll help you out as much as we can, Hokage-sama, but please, just make sure that we are looking into this, Fugaku. You do not need to worry. And I've already staged the execution of Naruto. Naruto, Kakashi, you can come out. Come in, Naruto. As Naruto was brought there, hello. It's fine. You can show them. I don't know how to. As Fugaku got up and got close to Naruto. Just breathe, Naruto. Now I want you to focus. Close your eyes. Search deep within. If you feel something hot that will cover your body soon, your chakra will be awakened. I want you to focus that energy to your eyes. Focus. Focus. Just focus. Clear your head. And Naruto did that. And with the guidance of Fugaku, Naruto was able to do that. As his eyes opened, they were no longer blue. Naruto's eyes were red, with tomos in them. But the tomos begin to dilate and turn into a different pattern altogether. There was a single Uzumaki swirl within. Look at that. I'll be damned. What is it, Fugaku? His eyes. Even if it is a Sharingan, the tomos are not like the Uchiha pattern. There is a little bit of mutation. He has the Uzumaki pattern there. How can that be? As all of them checked, as Naruto then noticed something, he charged forward and grabbed a kunai. A kunai that was almost paper thin, but still a kunai, made from glass, that was supposed to be invisible, headed towards Hiyashi Yuga. As Naruto's eyes then turned towards the assassin, Akumo Shinobi, said Naruto, pointing towards the direction as Anbu's charged and grabbed him. As Fugaku was surprised, and so was everyone in the room. Impressive. He was able to see that. But where is the kunai? As Naruto then brought it in front of him, as after activating their dojutsus with their max power, they were able to see. I can see it. It's here. It's quite thin. I do not know how they were able to achieve that, but it is certainly impressive. Good thing now we have that. It will be helpful in the future. Kakashi sent this to Higurashi's shop and tell him to commission some. I will do that. And Naruto, these two will be your senses from now on. I see. As after that, Naruto's execution, quote-unquote, was arranged the next day, as Hiruzen won the favor of people by executing Naruto in front of all of them, while real Naruto and Kakashi were hidden away. Look, Naruto, it was the only choice that we had, and with your ability that you possess, there might even be a civil war that will be on the horizon later on. I understand. It is for your own good, son, said Fugaku. There's no other choice. Because even amongst our clan, there are quite a lot of arrogant people who would do everything in their power to use you as a weapon. That is something that I cannot allow them to do. So it was necessary. I understand, sir. As Naruto that day died in front of the eyes of Konohan, as that day Naruto was given the identity of the ghost itself. Time skip. Many years later, Naruto reached at the age of 13, and he has been doing a lot of Anbu missions with the squads and on his own as well, and was able to retrieve back the Raijin sword and a lot of artifacts that was stolen from the Konoha vault, and also catch a lot of traitors from within and outside. He even caught Danzo and the elders as well, and found out the hideout of Orochimaru, arrested him, and cleaned out the land of waves and whatnot. As the Chunin exams were drawing near, we see, in the Yuga clan, Naruto arrived inside the room of one Hinata Yuga. "Hey, Hinata-chan," said Naruto. "Oh, Naruto-kun, you're back?" "Yes, I am. I am only here to stop by for somewhat. Here, this is for you." As Naruto brought a box of chocolate, it's all the way from the land of, well, water. And I heard their chocolates were quite good. Since you enjoy them, so I brought them for you. Thank you. And good luck for the tuning exams. They'll be coming here soon. And don't let that Netty jerk get to your head. You're much more stronger than that. Aren't you? Yes, I am training as it is. Good to know. Listen, I have a few missions to take care of before that. I still have to report to the Hokage. So you came here first? Yes. After all, I promised to see you, didn't I? And so, after that, we see Naruto left towards the Hokage office as Hinata smiled. But that is when Hanabi came in. "Oh, Nisan, Nisan brought chocolates? Come on, share them with me." "Of course," said Hinata, as with a smile she shared. Come on, Nisan, that is not even funny. You have to fight for them. Or him." As Hinata chuckled, while Hanabi also pouted and enjoyed the chocolates. "They're quite good, I know, right?" All the while we go back to Hokage office where we see Naruto arrived. Ghost reporting back. "Ah, Naruto, you're back." As Naruto took off the mask. "Yep. So, any news?" "Yeah, I gave the letter to Jiraiya as you mentioned, but he gave a news that is quite daring." "What?" "It seems that the Akatsuki group, which was Orochimaru affiliated from officially and later deserted." "Yes. It turns out something big is going on. They might be making a move in Konoha since this time around we will be hosting the tuning exams. And Iba and the other villages have also decided to participate." That was quite a fishy move, but why would the Akatsuki want to invade and attack us? They're quite a smaller group, aren't they? They're aiming to search for the Jinchurikis, meaning I'm one of their targets. And Kurama knows the reason. Kurama? What does he think? Why don't you two talk? "Hello, greetings, Kurama." "Hello, Hiruzen." As within the due years, QB, who felt guilty about Naruto's condition, has made a bond with him. And in turn, because of his credibility increasing, he has made a bond with the officials of Konoha in secrecy. And because of that, he and Hiruzen were now on the speaking terms. "What have you discovered?" "A lot of bad stuff. The 10 tails will be revived if all the 9 Bijus fall under their hands and they seal us within that husk." Why would one want to revive that monster? That monster is revived only for one reason, to become the next sage of the Sixth Path. That is what is to be believed. So you mean to say the one who wields the power of the 10 tails will possess the power of the sage? Yes, but a corrupted version of it. Corrupted? Yes. Because in reality, it is a gateway for her to come. The rabbit goddess? Yes. I mentioned her before. She's quite dangerous. And if she's allowed to come here, you know what will happen. This is quite disastrous. And I believe that the other Kages are not aware of this. Even if I try to tell them, Kurama, they won't listen. So the only thing we can do is attack and be prepared. Be prepared for any given moment within those tuning exams. Tell Naruto that. Already on it, JD. Already on it. I'll make sure that the seals are working just fine. As Naruto activated his Byakugan, and thanks to his enhanced version, Naruto was able to see across the whole village because of his 360 degrees vision. As his Byakugan, instead of being a little bit purplish white, it was a little bit bluish on hue. Naruto was able to see that all of the seals were working just fine. Everything is fine. And they're making their move already. What? So soon? But tuning exams is a week from now. They're scouting out the area. I'll keep an eye on them. As Naruto kept his eyes throughout the whole week on them as they scouted, unbeknownst to them, Naruto's 360 vision was much more so than just an all-seeing eye. He could see through the whole village. And if put in enough chakra, he could see much further because of the combination of the gene of both Byakugan and Sharingan. Naruto, be very careful. I know you are quite a talented shinobi and whatnot, but fighting them will be on its own quite dangerous. As Naruto then immediately sprung into action because he saw something. What is it, Shukaku? He's in danger. As now we see, the Tsunade triplets who had arrived there were in, well, quite danger as the Akatsuki surrounded them first. As Naruto arrived in the ghost mask and began to spring into action while motioning them to get out. And so, that is when we see Naruto released a little bit of Kyuubi's chakra as Golden Yu came out from behind his mask as Naruto took down multiple different Akatsuki members, Kisame Hoshigaki, Zetsu, as well as Deidara and Sasori were captured, while Kakazu, Hidan, and the others were able to escape. And the next day, Zetsu, he too was not found. Somehow he was able to escape as well. This is not good. Not good at all, Gigi. I know, Naruto. I don't like this one bit. Chunin exams are on the horizon. Be extra careful out there. And so while the Chunin exams continued, Naruto was extra careful. And the Akatsuki, now we go to them, were planning on their own. That was quite serious. We lost good few men. Quite strong ones at that. We need to be extra careful surrounding that ghost person. He arrived out of nowhere, said Hidan. I will offer his blood to Joshin-sama next time we meet. Of course you would do that. His bounty is quite huge. We can offer his head later on. Body is mine. His soul is mine. You all don't understand. I know who he is, and we need him more than ever. What do you mean? He's the ninth target. You mean the Kyuubi's Jinchuriki? As everyone was shocked. No wonder. He was quite strong. But no worries. He shall too know pain. Said Pain, the fake leader, as Conan and everyone agreed. And finally, the Chunin exams finale happened. After a month word of wait. And within that, they launched their attack. The Zetsu army invaded. Naruto and the other Jinchurikis then sprung into action. What? How come the Jinchurikis became alert? I thought that the only person we need to be cautious of was the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, was that ghost person, not the other ones. Turns out Naruto had a plan of his own. He, thanks to the Kurama and his siblings bond, was able to communicate with each and every other Jinchuriki who was present in Konoha, all the way from One-Tails to the 8th one. And all the Jinchurikis were able to convince their leaders to work together, because this organization needed to be stopped, and it was a ambush, a reverse one. And so, a war broke out, as everyone was already prepared for this. And, in the end, Akatsuki were the one who were on the losing end. Zetsu got so pissed that he killed the Akatsuki core members to revive Madara. But even then, Naruto stopped him mid-chant and failed. Shinigami, because of the hand seals being broken, couldn't fulfill the contract, and because of breaking it as punishment, took his soul as well. This way, Naruto strategically defeated the whole Akatsuki, killing them, capturing them, all at once, and winning the war before it even began. All thanks to him and his quick-wittedness, thanks to the help of Kurama working together with him. Naruto, we did it, said everyone as they all arrived there, as Naruto nodded. Yes, we did. But please, do remember, call me Ghost when we're in front of everyone, as that is when Kage and the other shinobis arrived. You did it, Ghost. I must say, I am certainly impressed. You might have cost us a lot when we were on the opposite side, but you have helped us greatly. I'm honored. You're honored? Wow. One with the manners while being so strong. I like those capabilities, said Mei Terumi, as Hinata then arrived there. Don't worry, little one, I'm not gonna take your boy toy away. I'm just complimenting him. And window shopping. Something you can stop, can you now? As Hinata gritted her teeth, but Naruto or Ghost then intervened. Please, I have a request. It will be more convincing if all the other Biju said so. Please, everyone. As that is when each and every Biju took over their Jinchuriki, even Naruto's. We would like to request all of you to stop this madness. The war of hatred needs to end. The Bijus, yes. But how? We are not property of anyone, yet you claim us to be. We endured that. We endured all the wars that you have put us through, and our Jinchuriki friends that you have killed. and gotten killed in the wars, but no longer shall we do that. The threat of the Akatsuki and people like them still exist, and if you all separated, they will be easily targeting you all. I want you all to stop and focus on being united as one, because that is the only way you'll be able to survive. We will help you out as much as you need, but in the end, you will be the ones who it will all be depending on if you wish to survive or not. As after that, a lot of debates went on and a lot of Kage Summit happened, and in the end, a peace treaty with every nation was secured, and it made the lives of everyone from my five major villages to five elemental nations to the minor villages easy, because now there was peace and no hope for war and collateral damage. And anyone could visit anyone with papers and freely now. And this opened a lot of other doors of opportunity as well. As currently we see Naruto standing inside Hokage office. Well, people want to meet their hero, Ghost. What do you say? I'd rather remain as Ghost. What? Why, Naruto? Said Jiraiya and Tsunade as well. We thought that you would... No. I've come to love this identity that you all and my senses have given me, and I will like to continue on with that. Is that so? Said both Hiyashi and Fugaku, who arrived there. Yes, it says. That's so. By the way, Naruto, your conversion, has it been completed? Says Tsunade. I think it has been, as Naruto's eyes then awakened then again, as veins popped out on both of his sides, as it was a bluish Sharingan, but with instead of Tomo's, Uzumaki swirls in it. Huh. The perfect combination and blend of Byakugan and Sharingan. What are you going to name it? To be honest, I don't know. And like my identity, we should also let it remain a mystery as well. I guess so. Let it remain a mystery that is unsolved. Like the puzzle ghost in the eyes of people. Yup. Like the puzzle that is ghost, said Naruto, holding on to the mask that he has gotten all those years ago, when his execution was made. Naruto Uzumaki was dead, and now only Ghost remained for the outer world. Naruto Uzumaki was only alive for a few given people that he allowed to be in his circle that were present in the room, and only one girl who was outside. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is it for the day, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.